This is Transforce986 here with another video where I'm going to be talking about the newest Hot Toys figure that was shown. This is the Finn disguised, or not disguised, but as a Stormtrooper. So basically his FN2187 look. So very exciting. So this was a clear figure that Hot Toys would do because it's pretty simple for them to do. I'm surprised it took them this long to actually do it though. But we do have the official images of him now. And when I first saw this figure like at toy events, I really didn't see anything special about it. However, seeing the actual the production images, it does look like they did a decent, a few things different about it, which I do like and I do want to discuss. This is a Hot Toys exclusive. I'm not sure what this is an exclusive to. If it's some sort of toy event, I am not quite sure, but I'm sure Sideshow will be carrying it. But overall, it's a basic Stormtrooper body. There's nothing different there as far as how it's sculpted, at least from what we're aware. The difference is the paint, though. There is some difference with the paint. Let's talk about it. So as you can see, the first clear thing is that he does have the blood mark on his face. Pretty neat image from The Force Awakens. So it is nice to get a figure that represents that. It looks like it's done a very realistic way, and it does look really nice, I have to say. With a bit of a closer image here, you can see that there is some dirt on his actual costume. Like, there's obviously some on the helmet, which I like a lot, but I'm glad that they did extend it to his actual armor in general. It makes the figure a bit more different and just, slightly more special than just an average Stormtrooper body, with a different head, basically. So I do like the dirt there. You can see it pretty prominently on his left shoulder pad, as well as a bit on his chest. You can even see it on his hands, though. I do think that it is extended all the way throughout the figure, even on his legs and everything. So I do like that a lot. It makes it very specific to this one scene in the movie, and just looks really cool. Also, if you just want like a battle-damaged Stormtrooper, this is not a bad one to get. Obviously, the blood mark is is a clear indication that it's FN2187. However, if you switched out the head or something, this could work as a kind of neat little battle-damaged Stormtrooper too. So that's nice. You can see the head sculpt here is the same head sculpt as the actual Finn Hot Toys figure. They didn't change it at all. I do like the fact that it's painted with more of a sweat deco, so he does have more of a shine. Looks more like he's sweating and nervous, which I do like a lot. I think that this figure would have benefited completely from an actual, just a new head sculpt where he had a very worried or concerned look on his face, and even shocked look. I would have liked. I do like Hot Toys with expression. This is a perfect time to give us an expressive head sculpt, especially since this thing's an exclusive. That would have just been great. Unfortunately, they didn't do that, though, and I think that would have been really necessary. But I am glad that they added the sweat. So even though he looks very calm, he looks very serious, which doesn't really fit his personality during the scene, at least there's the sweat there, so you have something. So I think that this figure would have been great with a new head sculpt, but if they weren't going to give us a new head sculpt, the doing the sweat deco is a smart move, I would say. There you can see he can hold his helmet, and it is hollowed out in the helmet, so I'll be interested to see if that can actually fit over his head, or if it is actually just another ball joint in there, or a socket in there, basically. However, it doesn't look like it is. Also, if you're wondering if you have the Finn figure and you have a Stormtrooper, and you're wondering if you could do this at home, just like a custom version of it, you can kind of do it, basically. I tried it last night. The ball joints are the same size for both necks. The only issue is the rubber around the neck on the Stormtrooper doesn't allow you to put his head down far enough. So you can just kind of lay it on his head, and he looks great. It looks like he looks great. I've posted pictures of it and everything, and it looks like it's fully complete. However, the only way to actually get his head to pop into place, like in the ball joint, is if you do cut down on some of the rubber around his neck. If you do cut that, you will be able to pop his head into place. Also, if you want the helmet to actually fit over his head, I did take the Stormtrooper helmet, I unscrewed the mechanism inside, the socket area for the ball joint, and I took that out, and it still does not fit over his head, so you can't, unless you shave some of the sides of the helmet down, you can't put it on over his head, even if you take out what's inside the helmet. So I did try that. So if you're wondering if you want to do a custom, you will have to do some actual customizing to the actual figures, so that is a shame. Or if you just want to do it for pictures, you can totally put the Finn head on the Stormtrooper body. It looks great for pictures, but it's not stable, of course. going over what he actually comes with, because there's not too much. He comes with exactly what you'd expect, a standard Stormtrooper figure with his accessories. You get the same hands, they're exactly the same. You get his blaster rifle, you get a blaster pistol, and then you get the standard Star Wars base that does have the First Order theme to it, of course. And then obviously you get the head with the new paint, and then you get the Finn head with the sweat paint. So overall, this is a nice figure, nothing too great, nothing too innovative. I would have liked them to redesign the body. In the movie, Finn has a very, he has more of a grunt look to him. He has a big upper chest plate that kind of wraps like really far. There isn't much of an abdomen section on his armor, on his costume, which the Black Series one actually did. They redesigned their Stormtrooper figure so that it would have more of a FN2187 look, specifically, instead of just using a regular Stormtrooper body. So the Black Series one did it great. This, they didn't seem like they did that. It just looks like a standard Stormtrooper body. It doesn't look like they customized it at all, which is definitely disappointing, because obviously in the movie it would have, he does look, he has a distinct look about him, other than just the paint with the blood on his helmet. So there you go, that's my video review of this Finn FN2187 figure. Looks like a fair figure, nothing too special though. I'm certainly not going to get it. I have no desire for it. I think that the paint, the blood on the face is really cool, but it's certainly not worth buying another Stormtrooper just to get that. This figure I would guess would be around $220. It hasn't gone up on pre-order at the time of filming this though, so who knows the actual price, but very nice. So let me know what you guys think of this figure, and thanks so much for watching.